What up, everyone? I hope you all are doing well. So I'm going to do a Libra reading because I feel like doing a Libra reading. It's Libra season, so why not? Happy Libra season. Even though these are timeless, it's filmed in that energy of Libra season. So happy birthday to all my Libras. And all right. So we're going to see whatever we get. We're going to look into the situation. We're going to look into them and their side of the story, and then we're going to give advice. So, I know I'm looking off. It's so funny. I feel like I'm looking off a lot. I just want to look around, which is really funny. All right. So, abundance, creativity, solar plexus chakra. Well, this is my favorite card in this deck, because it's doing what you love and loving what you do and making money off of it, creating abundance from it. Say you love shoes, okay, and you start buying and selling shoes, and then you have a shit ton of money from doing that, and you have wicked cool shoes, an abundance of it. Just an example, okay? Or like with hair, when you start doing hair, like I do hair, okay? I'm a cosmetologist. You start acquiring a salon, basically. You start getting products, and you start getting tools, and you start getting all this stuff, and just things you acquire when you start doing what you love. You gain an abundance from when you do what you love, and it's the energy you're putting into it. It's like when you're doing like, say you're painting, and you've been painting for like 2 hours, and it only feels like 10 minutes, and the time's flying by, right? And then you sell that painting for thousands of dollars. It's just the energy that is put into it. You never know. You never know. So, Libra. All right, what are we going to do? What do I want? I have all these decks. I'm going to use this one. That's too funny, too. Okay, so I didn't mean to. I chose this deck. Woo. You fucking stand. I have one. I should just pull it out, though. But anyways, my apologies. This deck, though, is my artsy deck. It's very Van Gogh-like. What is that? The 9 of chalices at the bottom. That's a beautiful sign, okay? It's like fulfilling your cup when you're in these states of doing what you love and loving what you do. The 5 of chalices in reverse. The 3 of swords in the middle representing you. And you're just like, oh, Libra. The 9 of pentacles in reverse. The 8 of pentacles in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse, representing you, your homes. You're playing yourself, and it makes you sad. In the middle representing you is the 3 of swords and the King of Wands. All right, yeah, I feel like it's a built-up energy of not taking action and then getting really upset about it. Not taking action, not stepping up, not doing yourself. You feel like you're playing yourself. This is like missed opportunity and getting sad about it. The Magician. That's you manifesting it, all right? That's you creating the elements that are coming together to create your reality. And it's like you're not taking action, though, and it's making you upset. Now, in the past, you have the 5 of chalices in reverse and the 10 of chalices in reverse. Oh. Tell me about that, please. The 4 of wands in reverse. Yikes, that's divorce. Or it could be like doors being slammed in your face. Like the 4 of wands is your new beginning. It's celebrating like when you get married or have a baby showers and graduation parties and stuff like that. When you're celebrating a new phase of your life, okay? You're moving on to a new phase of your life. This is like, it just stopped. It stopped. This is having a hard time getting over it too, kind of focusing. I feel like you're focusing on things that make you happy, in a sense, and the people around you, your family and shit and all that, they ain't digging it, and you're not seeking. I feel like when you start doing that and you start forgiving the people around you too. I feel like you may have switched up what you want to do. Why am I getting this feeling? What's this feel? I feel like all of a sudden you switched up. You started forgiving, right? And being like a kind-hearted person and not liking the connections that are around you, but not like getting tripped up by it. Like, yeah, people around you have fucked you and whatever. Say your cousin, sister, brother isn't acting the same and they're a different person now, but you're a different person now. And it's forgiving that and understanding that and being okay with that. All right. And just shutting the connection between the two. All right. So you're a different person now. I'm a different person now. Now we're just going to shut this door. And that's in the past. All right. But I do get this feeling like it's weird. I don't know. Hold on. The King of Cups. Twice in one video. It's a sign to get a phone stand. A camera stand. I have one. I have a fancy fucking camera and everything. I don't know how to use it. And every time I try to figure it out, it's not working. So I gotta I've taken a nice cool break from it. I should probably go back over and try use it again. But anyways. So this is being really reactive to your emotions. I feel like this is weird. This is a wishy-washy thing. All right. This feels like forgiving the people around you, looking at the positive side of things, right? Forgiving people who don't really click anymore. It could be family, right? That you're just not seeing eye to eye with anymore. And shutting that door and being like, it's cool. And then after the door is shut, getting real upset about it. Get real upset about it and not handling it that fucking well. Even though I feel like you're the one who ignited the let's look at the brighter side of this. Let's look at the brighter side of this. Now, I feel like this energy, now this makes sense right here. Oh, you did this. All right. Remember what I said to you? Like, you're manifesting this sadness. Isn't that funny how that just came out? You're manifesting this sadness. It's you because you didn't want to do that. The King of Wands in reverse. You knew what you had to do. You knew what actions you needed to take and you didn't do it. When I get the King of Wands, that you're playing yourselves homes. Man. All right, Smalls. You're fucking yourself over. Because you're not taking the proper action. And when you don't take the proper action, you get upset. And then you keep on manifesting this because it's your inner emotion. It's how you really feel. And that's going to reflect back in your reality. Not this, I'm going to talk a big game. And this is kind of like everything's peaches and cream. This is I feel like it's like a self-affirmation thing, or it doesn't say this in the cards, but it's like the feeling of when a person slams self-affirmations onto themselves, but they don't truly genuinely feel it. You know what I mean? But it's going to manifest in things coming up that seem great and wonderful and all that, but then it really doesn't, and it makes you feel like shit genuinely because that's your inner vibration. That's what you feel like you deserve, right? Now the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What's that about? The Empress in reverse. Well, shit. Just being a bitch. Wanting to give up. Low self-esteem. Wanting to give up again. There's two cards right there that are all is just I give up. And this is financials. So this could also be so if this is a relationship that we're talking about where you wanted to leave and all that stuff, no. This is one of those. This is a feeling where finances, I feel dug the hole and y'all let that get to you. That's what this feels like. It feels like finances let you fucking ate away at you, and you just were nah, it's all good and we're gonna let it go, and then you let it go and then you're upset because the root of the thing is money isn't it. Money isn't what matters. If you got into a relationship because of money, that relationship will fall apart as soon as the money goes away, because there's no connection to the humans, not the paper. You know what I mean? The humans have to connect. It's not connecting with the paper. All right. or the thought or the screen that we project onto someone thinking that this is who they are. That goes away within 3 months. If you're not paying attention to that, then, all of a sudden the whole situation changes. And I feel like money can definitely do that with people. It'll like, if a person thinks that you have money or something like that, they'll paint a picture about who they think you are in their mind. And as soon as you don't start living up to that, shit goes south. It all just falls the fuck up. They turn into a bitch, right? This could stem from mommy issues. Now, I know, like, oh, mommy issues. We all have them. We all have them, okay? Now, I don't know what kind of mommy issues. We're all fucking different. Like, I don't know. It's not like, you didn't get hugged enough. It could be, but it could. I kind of feel like it's. I feel like that's funny. This isn't for everyone. It's that sense of like when you were growing up, when times got tough, shit got rough in the relationships around you, like in the adult relationships that you had in your life, when they got, times were tight or whatever like that, shit got tense. So therefore, I feel like it's manifesting up back into your reality because there's an importance placed upon finances to connect a relationship. Now, I don't know. That's just like, a scenario. It's not like, it doesn't have to be your specific thing, but it could be something that you're seeing and you're mirroring, that you're, bringing back up into your life consistently because it's what you know. But you were upset with the actions that you were not taking. And it's because it's how your feelings, you're sad about something. I feel like there's a kick in the ass feeling. All right, kicking yourself in the ass. It makes you sad because you're playing yourself, Holmes. Anyways. And I just heard this is magic. So we're going to move on to them and their side of the story. And I just looked up and it was 12:22 on the... All right, on the time. The Three of Cups. The Knave of Wands. And the Six of Swords. All right, it's actively, they are a person who follows their passion. This is what you perceive of them. This is a friend. This is someone who's in your friend circle who like learns about a subject and goes and get it. They are active and they want to learn about what makes them tick. All right, the Six of Swords, they're fast. They're forward moving. They're a forward thinker, forward movement. They could be moving personally. The Star, this person is a forward mover. So up. Up, up, up. Win, 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 no matter what. This person is very intelligent. They're very, like, when all eyes on me is going into my head too. Like, when they walk into a room, their energy is dominant. All right, because they're different. They could dress different. They could look different. They could have something that's, like, makes them stand out. But they're very... The Fool. They're an individual. They got style. Like, they got style, and they're really, like, they're trying to start a new beginning. This is their new beginning, because they could be moving, or they could be, like, getting new friends, and they're just very passionate about what they do. Let's put it that way. All right. And that's your perception of them. All right. How it really is. These are cards. It doesn't necessarily mean it's how it really is, but it's what the cards say. All right. So. All right. I like that. There's a king and a queen, and I like both of them. In the middle, not that I don't like any of them, but I like how they look in the vibe it's putting off. They're both upright. Queen of Coins in the middle, representing them with the Two of Cups. Yeah. This person... All right, the Two of Cups is like a soulmate, soul job, right? This person, I want to say soul job because it's a Queen of Coins. They do what they love and they love what they do. Boom, this. All right, they make money in abundance through nurturing what they love and the people around them and their soul connections. and they grow from that. The Three of Wands in reverse. Now, this is a person who may be having a hard time looking outside of their box. All right. They are doing what they love and loving what they do, and they're a very grounded, feminine energy. The Queen of Coins is the ultimate working parent. Like, gets shit done, takes the kids to practice, cooks them dinner, goes to work, does all the thing, puts them to bed, and then, like, runs it after the kids go to bed, and then goes to bed themselves. You know what I mean? Like, they take care of business. In their past, they've quit. I want to feel like they've given up on romance, kind of, a forward movement with romance. And the Five of Coins. Matching, and it's the same thing. All right, there could be getting into fights over finances and just quitting because there wasn't enough money. All right. It could be in a relationship or a job situation, like ventures, you know, start going on something, and then just you have like going in all in, heart and everything. Whew, yes, you know, this is what I'm meant to do, and then giving up because there's not enough money. All right. And that could be a relationship as well. Now this person has managed to ground themselves, all right, and continue to be the ultimate working parent and continue on and do what they need to do, but they need to do something different here because they're having a hard time seeing how they could tweak things, all right? They're trying to slow down and be honest with themselves, all right? This is good. This is a person who realizes that they're doing well, but they're stuck in their wellness and they want to keep on going up. That's fucking awesome, all right? But they don't know how. All right, they're kind of stuck in a, how do I do this, all right? To the High Priestess in reverse. They could be not talking a lot, right? They could be, this is more than words. You know the song, more than words. It's not that I don't love you. I'm the whole song will play through my head until it stops. It's stopping at just reach out your hand. Just to reach out your hand. All right. And this is secrets. All right. Coming out. Stop the secret with the body language. This person can see right through a lot of stuff. Okay, so this person's trying to see through themselves and look at their actual body language. All right, and their own inner secret self, so they can fucking move on, because that's the only way you can do it. If you notice that you're stuck, right, and you're doing the same things, you have to look at yourself, see where you want to be, see what the person, you know, what you got to do to get there, like what you would be doing if you had that, and then start like looking at what you're doing currently and slowly tweaking it, pumping the brakes on what you're doing. And they're not telling anyone about it either. They're just like, I feel like this is all new to them. They probably didn't even know. It's like secrets about themselves through their own body language. About when they quit. Like, okay, so like they could be assessing that time, like when things fell apart because of the money and what they did in order to put themselves there. And their actions. This is I like this. I mean, I like this. Is this person going to be able to do this? The Six of Swords. It's in reverse, though. It's being blocked. This person has a blockage. And I know that sounds so, like cliche, but it's true. If you don't think you can, then you won't. There's something, this person's swimming against the current. 2 cards right here. Saying they're halfway there. They're swimming against the current. And I feel like it's because they're being so secretive about it, possibly. And when you're like going through some, people can see through the body language. All right. So it's like no hiding this stuff. They got to be more embracing of themselves. They're not going anywhere. They're not moving. There's no movement, and they're staying where they are in their contentment. But they definitely are kind of slowing down, and I feel like they're watching like body movements and how people actually react, and because like our mouths can say one thing, but our actions say another. And being honest with themselves. And the King of Swords is a universal truth speaker. He does not lie. And he... Oh, the Lovers. What's in your hand? The Knave of Cups. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so cute. Oh. This person's only looking for, like, the person who, like, is attracted to them and is, like... This person's magnetic as fuck. They could have a lot of dates and stuff and getting excited about the future and all that. But this person... I want to be like, so this is genuine. They're genuine, trying, you know. The Ace of Swords. They're intelligent, and they're going to communicate that to you, I feel. All right, and not that I'm going to, it's like talk about it. And if they don't, then you start talking about it. You bring it up and talk to them. And they're going to communicate well with you. It's going to be good. All right, good things. All right, so moving on. So I gotta go to work. Got things to do. The pop-up buckets in reverse. Don't get too caught up in the now and the emotions that you're feeling now. All right, let them be. All right, let them be. The pop-up brushes and actively pursue your passions. Get it, dog. All right, dang. This is like knowing that you're feeling some sort of way, but letting it linger in the back and going after what you want, all right? Don't try and juggle too much. Don't try and get too much, all right? Because then you'll start dropping the ball on things with the Two of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's like, that is setting yourself up for the same shit over and over and over again. Make sure that you are passionate about what you want, all right? This is another thing. You can say that you're passionate about something, and it's because of the influences around you and their passions. And then you just take it on as your own. All right? And then when you start pursuing these things because you do like them, it goes wrong. You start, like, dropping the ball on shit. And you start seeing patterns of that. Because why? It's not your passion. You can be passionate about it, but it's not your passion. When you start actively pursuing your passions, that's when shit pops off. That's when shit gets going. All right? How do you know what your true passion is and not what everyone else's? Get off social media. Stop watching TV. Read a book. Like, I know. And if you don't want to do that, listen to books on tape. Like, that's what I do while I'm doing other things. Like, I'll be cleaning and I'll listen to books. You know how many books I've read this week? But I haven't read it. Someone else read it to me. It's the same thing, though. Same thing. I have stacks of books, like, all over the place, too. When I get bored, I just fucking read. Right? And then what I like, and, like, it inspired thought creates inspired action, which creates a magic reality when it's what you're genuinely passionate about. The Lovers. Magnetic as fuck, man. This right here. This falls down. Sorry. 3 times charm. There's my sign. Alright, and it was the numbers. Anyways. It's magnetic as fuck. You'll start drawing in people, and you could definitely find love by doing what you're passionate in the field of what you're very, very passionate about. People will be drawn to you. Like, the Lovers doesn't have to mean a relationship. It just comes in because you're doing what you love and loving what you do. One more. 7 of Stencils. Bet. That's what I say with this. Bet. I'm like, this is putting time and effort into something to watch it grow. Now, I have to say there's a little bit of, I hate saying this, but I mean, I don't hate it, but I mean, it's how we say it. It's like clearing of the karma and getting yourself out of the things that you are already in, that you're not genuinely passionate about. The bad thoughts and emotions that you have invested into this have to play out. They have to. So what you know, in your reality. So what your mission is from here on out, from this minute, right now, just start thinking positively and trying to figure out what you genuinely like and start dabbling in all that stuff and keeping a positive thought frame about it. Eventually, that frame's going to catch up when you are just doing this nonstop. There's no room for bad thought to show up into your reality. You're just manifesting greatness. All right? The 4 of Buckets. Accepting nothing, no offers. It's being able to say no, too. If it's not your jam, even though you like it, even though it's but just not accepting any offers, but what you want to actively pursue. If it makes you want to get up and go and do it, that's what you should do. If it's a person, right? And you want to, like, you find yourself being like, yo, I want to go get it. Go get it. You know what I mean? Don't like dance around it. If it's a person and you're not feeling it, don't go get it. Go pursue something else. All right? But listen to yourself and only genuinely do what you genuinely want, not what other people want you to do and not what you think you want, because it's a projection that you've placed upon them or the situation, because A, you can get money out of it, or you can benefit something, and it doesn't match up with your core and your passions. All right? All right. I hope that resonated with you guys. I love you. Until next time. Much love. Peace.